Stampers, this is Dawn, and today we're going to make a waterfall card. The waterfall card has been around forever, and I've made a few versions over the years, but this year I wanted to make one using the Party Pandas. Isn't it cute? And of course we're going to use the Tutti Frutti cards and envelopes again. So here's one that I used with the soft sky layer, and when you pull it, it cascades down like that. Isn't it cute? And then you just push it back up. And then here's one I used with the lemon lime twist. This one I put a little ribbon on. Isn't it cute? I love it. It's an interactive card. And then it has the matching envelope. Now you're wondering probably where to sign it. So we went ahead and put a piece of Whisper White on the back side so you can sign it and also stamp another panda. And then on this one, we used the opposite side of the full-size card from the Tutti Frutti cards and envelopes, and I'll show you how I did that. Alright, so let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so here is the Calypso Coral version. We're going to use the envelope for the card, and then here's the full-size card, but we're going to cut this down. And then I'm also using the basic black for my base, and this is cut at 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. Then you're going to need 4 squares, 4 of the basic black, which are cut at 2 by 2. And then 4 of the Whisper White squares, which are cut at 1 3/4 by 1 3/4. Then I'm also using basic black for the strip, and this is cut at 1 by 4 1/4. Then you're going to need a strip cut at 1 7/8 by 9. Okay, so we're going to do some cutting and some scoring. So let's grab our trimmer. Okay, so first we're going to go ahead and score. This is the 1 7/8 by 9. So this is just a smidge smaller than your 2-inch squares. Okay, so first score line we're going to make is at 2 inches, then 2 3/4, 3 1/2, and 4 1/4. Okay, so this is going to make the mechanism to pull for the waterfall card part of the card. Okay, all right, now we're going to go ahead and cut the Tutti Frutti cards and envelopes. Now this is the Calypso Coral version, so we're just going to cut this down to 4 by 5 1/4. This is going to be for the front, and then you're going to cut the other side. Now you can keep this for another card, but just know that you only get so many envelopes with the card pack. So I'm just going to go ahead and use the other side of the full-size card for the back side. So I'm going to also cut this at 4 by 5 1/4 to layer on the back side. Okay, so that's it. Okay, so we're going to grab some grid paper because we're going to stamp on the 4 squares. And we're going to use the Memento ink. And we're using the Party Pandas. This is a free celebration for this year. You can get this item for free for a qualifying order. And then we're also using the Picture Perfect Birthday. This is in the Occasions catalog right now. We're going to use this Today We Celebrate Wonderful, Brilliant, Fabulous You. So the only panda that we're not going to be using is the birthday balloon panda, just because it's too big for my little square. So I'm just going to stamp the party hat panda twice. And then the one that's holding the envelope, we're just going to stamp him once. So we're just going to go ahead and stamp the first one just straight onto the square. Just like that. Then the other one I'm going to kind of stamp off to the side like he's peeking around, or even upside down. Cute. And then we're going to go ahead and stamp the envelope panda. Same way, kind of topsy-turvy. Okay, so then the other square we're just going to go ahead and stamp Happy Birthday, and this is from the Party Panda stamp set as well. Okay, so those are 4 squares. Okay, so now we're going to take our strip, we're going to fold it on the last score line, then we're just going to push it up to that first score line. So you should see your last score line right here, because this is where we're going to stamp our other greeting. So this is where we're going to stamp that. Today we celebrate wonderful, brilliant, fabulous you. And this is where the square is going to sit on this panel right here. So we want to stamp right below that on that longer strip. So when you pull it out on the card for the waterfall part, this message will be revealed when they pull it out. Isn't that cute? Then we're going to take, once again, the party hat panda and stamp him kind of like peeking around the corner again. Isn't that cute? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add our 4 squares to the black squares. So let me go ahead and do that. Okay, so here's our 4 squares. Now we're going to take our mechanism that's going to be the waterfall part of the card, and we're going to start at the very bottom score line, which this was the 2-inch score line. So you're going to be working backwards. So you're going to be starting at the bottom and then working up to the top. So the last square that I have on mine, it says happy birthday. So I'm just going to go ahead and flip it over, and I'm going to put adhesive only on the very top part of the square. So I just have a strip just like that. Then I'm going to take this score line here. This is the 2-inch score line starting at the bottom. I'm going to line that square right up at that score line, positioning the square over top of the 1 7/8. Okay. All right. Then you're just going to work up your waterfall. So I'm going to have this panda be the very top one. So I'm going to have him last. Then this panda is going to be kind of sitting crazy, so I'm going to have him going upside down. So I'm going to put him like that. Put him on the next score line. Lining him up with the bottom square now. Then we're going to take this panda holding the letter, and I'm going to put him going like this. And then go to the next score line. Then the last one. Very top. Okay, so this is our waterfall part of the card. Now we're going to build the card. So first we're going to go ahead and put our strip. This is the basic black strip. We're going to put some tear and tape along the 2 edges. Okay, so we're going to peel that off. Okay, now we're going to take our designer paper piece of the Tutti Frutti cards and envelopes. So we're going to put this on the basic black piece. Then we're going to take our strip, and you're going to put it about 3/4 of the way down from the top on your card. That's right about there, looks good. Let me grab my 1 1/2 inch circle punch. We're going to punch about half of the circle at the very bottom, kind of centering it in the center of the card front. Okay, so now we're going to add the other piece of the Calypso Coral to the back side. Remember, this is going to be for the Whisper White piece. I'm just going to go ahead and add that. And then I have a piece of Whisper White, which is cut at 3 3/4 by 5. Okay, so we're going to go ahead and add this to the back side. Okay, now we're going to turn it over, and we're going to follow this guide right here with the circle punch. We're going to punch the other side. Okay, so there's the front and then the back side. Now we can go ahead and stamp our panda. So let's bring him back in. I'm going to stamp him right over here in the corner. Isn't that cute? All right, so now I think that's all the stamping. Now we're going to build our card front with the waterfall part of the card. So next we're going to take our tear and tape, and we're going to put, I don't know, just a little tiny strip, at least wide enough for the Whisper White panel part here. So go ahead and remove your tear and tape backing. Then you're going to go ahead and slide your panel. This is where we stamp the greeting underneath that strip. And then you're just going to position this where you want it. Preferably the strip is going to be sticking out of the hole so the receiver knows to pull that. This is where you're going to add your ribbon if you want. And then you're going to adhere this back strip to the front of the basic black strip there. Then this you're going to pull Don't you love it? Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and add a little piece of ribbon, and I'm using the black shimmer ribbon. This is the 3/8 shimmery ribbon, and I'm just going to staple it at the end. I'm going to position my pull right where I want it, and I'm going to just make a quick pencil line or a marker point here so I know where to staple it. Pull that out. I'm just crisscrossing the ribbon. I'm going to put this right down here at the bottom. And take your stapler, staple that. And of course you can trim that down so then the receiver knows to pull that. So now there's a few other things that we need to do. We're going to color the party hats on the panda. I'm going to use this is from the Subtles collection of the markers, the Stampin' Right markers. We're going to use the Calypso Coral. So I'm just going to go ahead and color in the polka dots and the little heart on the panda's envelope. Okay, then I also used the Wink of Stella. We're going to color in the party hats and the heart. It's a little shimmer. Isn't that cute? So there's still one more thing we're going to do. We're going to add some basic rhinestones just randomly on the background of the Calypso Coral. So let me go ahead and do that. Cute. So let me trim the ribbon at the bottom so it fits in the card. So cute. So then when they pull that, says happy birthday. Oh, I love it. Okay, so let me show you the other ones. Okay, so here's the soft sky one. This one I didn't put the ribbon on. And then this one I used the stars that are in the metallic enamel shapes. Okay, so then here's the lemon lime twist version. And then the envelope as well for the Calypso Coral. Okay, so that's how you make that waterfall card. And I'll have all the items listed below for easy shopping. And then also subscribe to my YouTube channel so you don't miss any future videos. Okay, thanks for stopping by. We'll see you later. Bye.